What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a review on my first time using Turo. Decided to want to rent a car, so I'm here at the SeaTac airport picking up this Jeep Rubicon. Right now going through the verification process of getting the keys. The owner is not here to meet me personally, so he would be unlocking the car remotely. When I first got here, I basically had to find the space of where the car was actually parked. It took about 15 minutes. For terms of convenience, it's a little bit irritating, but due to the rules and regulations of the airport, you can't do handoffs here, so they had to park it. Now I'm in the process of taking photos with my phone with the Turo app and then trying to get the car unlocked. I just submitted my driver's license and all that information, and right now just still kind of waiting. I'll check back in here shortly. While I'm waiting for him to unlock the car, let's go ahead and just focus on this car. It's such a beautiful car. Now, although this video is about my experience with Turo, I am going to be doing a review on this Gladiator. All right, the guy said he is unlocking it now. Been here for about 15 minutes. Such a beautiful car, man. So much better in person. This is the 2020 launch edition Jeep Gladiator 2. All right, just got in the car now, and man, what a beautiful car, man. Just trying to warm up because it is winter time in Seattle. I'm just trying to get warm in here first. Looks like he left me some money over here, $30 total. Probably to pay for parking, since it is in the garage. I have to pay to take it out, which is pretty cool. It's good for him, because I was wondering that. Took overall about 15 minutes to completely unlock the car remotely. Again, just standing outside, just kind of wandering around waiting. It's not that bad. So far, my experience has been okay. I get a beautiful car, I get a rent that typically a lot of rental companies don't have, and I don't know. Let's see how the rest of this Turo experience goes. What's going on, guys? Just like that, I'm finished with the Turo review. Right now, just gassing up the car, getting ready to take it back to the airport and drop it off. Overall, seamless experience. I've been talking with the owner off and on throughout the time. Very, very cool guy, very Jeep fan. I probably will be using Turo again. I gotta admit, this car came extremely clean, pretty much only 7,000 miles on it, fun to drive. Did a lot of good content with it. I'm gonna be uploading the video of my experience driving this car and then what I take of it. But for now, this video is just about my experience with Turo. Absolutely no complaints. If you're contemplating renting from Turo, try it out. You know, try it out first, see if it's something you like. Again, the convenience isn't as good as going to a rental company and just renting a car if you're just trying to find something cheap. They do tack on a little bit of taxes on the dollar amount that you see there, and depending on the insurance package you want to add, it adds on a little bit more fees. So whatever you see on the Turo site, expect about, you know, anywhere between another $15 to $30 on top of that for the daily rental price. But overall, you get access to a lot more wide variety of vehicles. This is a brand new car. I haven't test drove a used one on this site. I would imagine with the used one, it all depends on how the person maintains the car, if it's adequate enough for what you expect of it. Overall, with this car, beautiful car, fun to drive. All right, we're gonna go to the airport now and then go check it out. One thing I do want to say before we go all the way back to the airport is you do want to read the fine print of a Turo ad, because one thing I just realized, I just filled it up with gas. It's another $15, $20 that I have to put it back at the level I returned it at. They have convenience charges where you can just return it at whatever gas level or charge level for electric vehicles, and they'll charge you a certain amount for it. There's also a limitation on how many miles you could drive, and also an age restriction on how old some owners might set for their cars. So please read the fine print of the listing. I feel that each car on there has their own restrictions. Some owners are a little bit more restrictive than others. Some are just, they really don't have many rules. Some have a lot of rules that they want with their car, as far as like returning the car in what condition and what to do and what the process is. As far as the checkout process, which I'm getting ready to head to the airport now, I basically just park in an airport stall, be able to take photos of it on the app, send it to him, and then he will lock it remotely. And I just have to stick around for that. Hopefully it would take as long as the check-in process took, which is around 15 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer. So it is a little bit more of a longer checkout compared to a rental car company where you can just drop the car off and run to your terminal if you're running late. So that is another thing you should consider too when looking at Turo. All right, off to the airport. All right, I'm back at the airport now. One thing that I just realized is pretty annoying, that if you're running late for your terminal and you are checking it back into the airport, sometimes the airport could be really busy in being able to find a space, and it took me probably about a good 15 minutes additional now to checking out, which probably will take me another 15 minutes to do. Again, as far as a better option to renting cars when you go into a new city, it really just depends on what you're using the cars for. As far as convenience, I would say that the fact that it takes about 15-20 minutes to get the car and get out, it's okay, but the check back the car in to the owner, lock it up, find a parking space, unless they have the ability to meet you and drop off the keys, that could be a huge problem. Because, well, maybe for me, just because I typically always run a little late because I don't like to wait at the airport for 2 hours for a flight. I'm one of those guys that shows up probably about an hour and a half before the flight takes off. I don't know if it's just habit, but I feel like that, to me, I would pay more for the convenience of just handing it over to somebody and just walking away, not having to find a space and all that stuff. So keep that in mind. Right now, I'm getting ready to go do the checkout process. So let's pull out my phone. All right, got the Turo app open. I go to my trips, go to booked. All right, don't go to booked. All right, let's see. How do we do this? How do we check back? So trip end. All right, let's do another thing too. Is I was running a little late, so I added an extra hour. It didn't charge me any more money, but you can add more time to, all right, start checkout, add more time to it if you need it. Check if this car has any damages from the trip. Oops, nope, don't want to like, yeah, go back. No damage. All right, add photos. So let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and do this process. So it's asking for the driver's side, which I can't really do because where I'm parked. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of angle it like this, maybe show them the car there so they know that I can't get a good photo. I'll use that one. Now it's asking for the front of the car. Again, I got a pillar there, so see the best I could do it. Go around here. All right, let's see it. Smile for the camera. All right, we got it. Now passenger side. See if I could do it like that. All right. Oh my God, my photography skills. That's something I need to improve on though. All right, let's do it like that. Use that one. And then odometer. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get back in the car. I'm using both my hands, so bear with me. All right, so odometer, put about 200 miles on it maybe. Let's use that one. Fuel level, I gotta start the car to do that. All right, so let's see, where's the fuel level? Should be in the middle. All right, fuel level right there. Turn that off, connect to my phone, my apologies. All right, notable. All right, nothing notable, so let's go ahead and do that. Upload the photos, and let's do next. Submit inspection. Thanks for driving Turo. Hope you had a great trip. All right, done. So what I need to do now is get out of the car because he's probably going to try to electronically lock the car. So, all right, I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll check back in. All right, guys, I wanted to get myself out before he locked it on me. Overall, great experience renting from Turo. If you have the time for it, again, you get some pretty cool cars. I rented the 2020 Jeep Gladiator Launch Edition. Great car, absolutely loved it. Comment below what you think of my video. Subscribe to my channel for more reviews on other cars. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you again. Have a good one.